Hello, Libras. Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Please remember that all my readings are timeless and they are cross-watcher friendly, so I could be talking about your energy or your person's energy. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. We don't want you creating false stories that may not even pertain to your situation, pertain to another Libra situation or that cross-watcher. What's going on with Libras? Alright, let's just do what we already have. Okay, and then we had one card that fell on the floor, guys. Okay. That's alright, let's take a trick card. Let's have a baby. You have June, so June Gemini, June Cancer energy, or something of significance might happen last June or will in June. So I choose them over you. Going through depression. Sagittarius. Trust me. I've changed. You intimidate me. Capricorn. No one compares to you. I miss your touch. I can't help but get butterflies every time I look at you. That's one of my favorite cards, to be honest. Emotionally manipulative. Placeholder. And last but not least, 3. Okay, Libras, so you are dealing with someone who is intimidated by your hustle. Interesting energy here. Like, I almost feel like they are kind of jealous of you, Libras, on what you have going on. If you have something, if you're doing better than them, at some point, I do feel like they are kind of competitive and they do get jealous when you are basically doing better than them in any aspect of your life. If you are financially doing better, emotionally doing better, anything of that sort here, which is kind of a little bit off-putting and maybe a red flag for a lot of people. You could be dealing again with a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Cancer, or a Capricorn. You gotta remember though that too, Gemini energy and tarot, when you get the Lovers card, that means making a choice. So it could be that you need to make a choice between 2 people, which, yeah, I am kind of getting heavily in that aspect, that might be playing out in June for you, or it just could be like with the Capricorn energy as well, that in traditional tarot, that card is double energy. So you might feel like this connection is just not working out. You might feel like it's a bit toxic for you, Libra, and that's kind of why this person is just having a hard time kind of coming forward and expressing exactly how they feel towards you, because I feel like you kind of see through the games. You feel like I said before, you might feel like this person is a little bit emotionally manipulative and maybe a little bit emotionally immature in the way that they speak to you and the way that they express their emotions. Because I feel like they have issues with vulnerability and just letting you in all the way. We do have the card saying, I can't help but get butterflies every time I look at you. I feel like that is your person's energy towards you, but I don't necessarily feel like they do anything about it. For some of you, you might have felt like a placeholder because this person chose another party over you. And they're just kind of up and down with their emotions. It does look like they possibly are going through some depression, so maybe I don't want to put this out there for just anyone, but if you have ever questioned if a person is bipolar, that could be a possibility. They could be, what is it called? I think it's called depressive bipolar, where their only emotions are being happy and their other emotion is being depressed, right? So, take that as it resonates here, guys, but I feel like that is partially why things are not coming together the way that they need to, just because there are some mental health factors that are not being addressed on your person's end. However, the same can be said on your end as well. If you are dealing with depression or anything, I do advise you to get the help that you need, Libras, okay? Um, you know, I feel like you might be a little bit depressed at the way that things have played out in this connection with this person, especially if you truly love them and wanted the best for this person and wanted to be with them, and they chose another party over you. For some of you, that person is just a placeholder until they can get their mind right and be able to come back to you healed. Okay, this other person really does not mean anything to them. They want you to trust them. They say that they've changed, whatever they might entail. Maybe they were a player in the past and you changed the game for them. But they realize that no one really compares to you and they do miss you very much, Libra. So I feel like the ball is kind of going to be in your court when it comes to this person. Let's see what other messages we get here. Okay. You have the number 9. Have it tired. 4. Insecurities. I'm still in love with an ex. Bipolar disorder. So, okay, that might be confirmation. And friend zone. Okay, so like I said, with bipolar disorder, that might be confirmation that this person does suffer from that disorder, or maybe you do, Libras. Take it how it resonates, okay, guys? You guys know your story. If you suspected it, this might be confirmation for you. Of course, the only real confirmation you can get is an actual diagnosis. But I feel like, Libra, you are just kind of tired of this situation. You're tired of this person's insecurities. I think this person also caused you to have insecurities within yourself. and made you question your self-worth just by the way that they treated you, by the way they might have discarded you. And I feel like you're tired, you're done. You don't want to deal with this because you feel like you deserve better, which you do. We also have the card saying, I'm still in love with an ex. So it could be, Libra, that you are actually the ex in this scenario, or this person is still in love with another person and they just cannot let that person go, which is why they keep going back and forth between the both of you, or why they hold back from you. It's because they still love that other person and they just don't know really what to do. I feel like they actually are in love with you and another person for some of you, and they just don't know what to do. They don't know how to navigate that, because I feel like that is something that they never expected to happen. I feel like they always expected themselves to be stuck on this other person. However, when you came into their life, you changed things up for them. You showed them a new way, and they weren't ready for that when it came. So now they're super confused on how to go about things, how to approach you in the situation, because they have done quite a bit to kind of sabotage the connection. Whereas if there is another person involved who they are still in love with, they're trying to figure out, should they really let that person go? Should they really choose them? Or should they move on and move forward with you? We do have the friend zone card. So for some of you Libras, I do feel like you are being friend zoned by this person, especially if you are aware that there was an ex from their past that they've really had a hard time getting over or still were in love with. You know, Libras, I think you were just really hurt by this whole situation and the way that things have been playing out, because you want things to be balanced. You want things to be fair. You want things to be equal. Give that equal give and take with this person, but you're realizing that they might not be able to give it to you. So you might be starting to kind of look in new directions, look at new options here. And when this person comes back, they might be surprised that you do put them in the friend zone yourself, because you cannot wait for this person to get themselves together and make up their mind about you. With this 3 card too, originally I was thinking of like life paths, but when we got more of the numbers, I was thinking, okay, so the 3 might just be confirmation that there is another person in the mix here that is causing delays in this connection. So I feel like for you Libras, you don't necessarily want to be sharing your person's heart space with someone else. Alright, let's see what zodiac signs you could be dealing with, Libra. Zodiac signs and placements for Libra, please. Placements and signs for Libra. Okay, so you have Virgo, Venus, so Libra, your energy, and Taurus. You could be dealing with another Libra, or this is confirmation that this is your reading. You have Aries. You have Saturn, which is Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Moon, which is Pisces energy. And then we have Mars, which is Aries and Scorpio energy. So double confirmation on that Aries. Okay, that is all I have for you, Libras. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Libras.